morning guys, happy Monday. Today is the 22nd of March and I'm going to be making a what I eat in a day vlog today. I've just made myself a strawberry protein shake for my breakfast. If I sound a bit groggy, it's because I woke up super early this morning at like 10 to 4 and I couldn't fall back to sleep, so I decided to get up and just start my day really early, and now I'm like super tired, but I don't want to go back to bed because it's now like 7 o'clock, and if I do that I know I won't sleep very well tonight. So anyway, just gonna have to deal with being tired today. So I thought I would start this vlog off by sort of talking a little bit about what happened over the weekend and sort of where I'm at now, because some things are going to change a little bit. So I'll go over it as quickly as possible because we all know I tend to ramble. So Friday it was my weigh-in and I was pretty disappointed with the result, and I've kind of like reflected over sort of the last couple of months and the sort of like maintains, gains, losses that I've been having, and I just felt like it wasn't really working. I feel like I should be sort of having at least £1 loss a week, obviously some weeks to maintain, but I think majority of the time I should be losing and I'm not. So I was pretty frustrated about that, sort of like thought about all the possibilities as to why, but ultimately I don't really know the answer to that right now. I was just a bit fed up, and I think last week I was feeling pretty sort of like unmotivated in general, all across the board, whether it be with my workouts or with food or whatever. But I managed to track, I managed to stay on plan every day. I did a little bit of exercise, didn't complete my workout plan all week, but you know, it wasn't sort of like as bad as it could have been. So then Friday came in, had my weigh-in, was obviously disappointed with it, and then I was on plan on Friday, tracked everything, was within my calorie goal, had some chicken and like a bit of salad and whatnot on Friday evening. On Saturday I had a protein shake for breakfast, but I think by that point I was just really fed up with everything and just felt like I just wanted the last thing I wanted to do was like make food or think about food or anything like that. But I had a protein, it started off really well, had my protein shake for breakfast, and then come lunchtime, or probably around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I had a McDonald's for lunch, which, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna sort of dwell on the fact. Obviously not great, but I just feel like I needed this weekend not to sort of like go crazy off plan or anything like that, but just a bit of a break really from the cycle, so that I could get to this point today and sort of go forward with it. But Saturday, yeah, I had a McDonald's for lunch. I still tracked everything. I was obviously way over my calories, and I had a like shop bought pizza for tea. And then on Sunday, which was yesterday, I had a protein shake for breakfast and a few like snacky things throughout the day, like veggie straws and whatnot, and then for dinner I had a baked white potato with beans and cheese. And I'm really feeling the aftermath of that today because I am incredibly bloated. I have a really sore tummy today, and that's why I don't eat cheese. So moving on to today, we're gonna leave the weekend in the past where it is, but move forward with new information and optimism about the future, because I feel so much better today. I'm not too sort of like pleased with myself for the weekend, but you know, I'm also just like over it now. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to lose the weight. I'm ready to try this new thing that I'm gonna do, and yeah, I'm ready for it to work. So on Friday, I was sort of like discussing with my boyfriend as to sort of like why, you know, what's going on? How come I'm not losing the weight when everything that I'm doing are, you know, when I look back at my calories and my workouts, it just didn't seem to add up. And he suggested phoning the doctors and sort of like just ruling out everything, basically. Ruling out the possibility that it could be something medical, I don't know. Just taking every possibility into account. So I did that, rang them up, and I'm gonna have some blood tests at some point, probably this week, just to check that there's nothing. Yeah, I guess just to check the sort of like medical side of things. I mean, it's good to have a bit of a health check every now and again anyway, so but sort of like that aside, I decided to sort of look at my plan and think, how is this working for me? So obviously my plan is just to sort of count my calories, stick to the 1,200 goal, and have a deficit overall for the week to lose weight. But for some reason that's not working as well as I would hope it to work. So the only thing that I can sort of think to improve on is the way I'm eating. Obviously I still need to stick to the calorie deficit, but I feel like I need to really focus on what I'm eating within that thing. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to sort of like track my macros, which is my carbohydrates, protein and fat, alongside the sort of like overall calorie goal. So within my 1,200 calories a day, I'm going to get, that's going to make up 20% carbohydrates, 50% protein and 30% fat. So that works out at 60 grams of carbs, 150 grams of protein and 40 grams of fat. So we will see how I get on with that. Another thing that I'm doing this week, and this is not something that I plan to do for a long period of time. I plan to do obviously the macros, to track them for the foreseeable future at least. But this week I'm going to have a protein shake for breakfast and for lunch throughout the entire week. Reason I'm doing that is just to give myself a little bit of a break in terms of like thinking what I can have for lunch and that kind of thing, and just focusing on sort of my dinner, the one like I-class dinner as my main meal. So I feel like if I can focus on that and get the proportions right within the carbs, protein and fat within that meal, then I can go forward and apply that to the entirety of the day. And it's also just to try and like just give my body a little bit of a break. I kind of just want to do it. It's a little bit of an experiment just to see what happens, but you know, it can't be a bad thing really. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do this week. I've also, another new thing that I've started to do, which I think I'm going to do every week from now on, is plan my meals within my MyFitnessPal app. And what I mean by that, I'll just spin you around so I can show you. So this morning, when I was up and couldn't sleep, I decided that I was going to input my meals on every day. So this is obviously tomorrow. Logged my dinner. Obviously breakfast and lunch every day is going to be my protein shake, but I've basically just logged my dinner every day throughout the week. So that was really handy because it's just enabled me to make sure that I'm going to be on plan. So that's it really. I just thought I'd just at the start of this vlog just quickly sort of like go over what I'm going to do differently, and we're just going to take it from there and just take every day one step at a time, not put too much pressure on myself, realise that, you know, things need to be changed and adapted, and eventually I think I will find the thing that works for me. I'm really hoping this is going to be it, because it's a lot of effort, but you know, it's going to be worth it. It's my health at the end of the day, isn't it? So oh, another thing is I'm going to really try and drink my water, because I've been really terrible at that. I have made a workout plan as well, and that's sort of changed a little bit too. So every day, rather than putting in a 10,000 step walk, I have a daily step goal. So it's throughout the day of 10k steps, and then I've got a 30-minute workout on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. So I'm just easing myself back in, and I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself if I don't complete that either. So yeah, I'm going to go finish my protein shake now and make a bit of a to-do list for the day. I'm hoping to go shopping at some point to get some groceries, but yeah, hopefully I can get through the day without falling asleep, because that will not be good. So it's now 12:30. I've been food shopping and filmed a grocery haul, and I am hungry, really hungry. So I'm gonna have my protein shake, which is what I have popped in my diary for my lunch, and I think I'm also gonna have alongside it like a little lettuce wrap thing. I've got plenty of calories left over for the day, to have that alongside this lunch. Instead, what I'm thinking is, rather than having sort of like a snack between lunch and dinner, because I'm quite hungry now, it just makes sense to do that, and then it will still leave me some calories and carbs left over to have like a pear or something sweet after dinner. So let's get making lunch. So here's lunch, which is a protein shake made with 400 millilitres of unsweetened almond milk and 40 grams of protein powder, and that's a total of 203 calories. And then this is something that I've just kind of like thrown together, but I think it's going to be really tasty. It's just a romaine lettuce leaf with some turkey and hummus. The totals for this is where is it? So the lettuce is, there's 60 grams of the lettuce, which is 10 calories. There's 82 grams of the turkey slices, which is 80 calories, and there is 30 grams of the hummus, which is 75 calories, which makes this a total of 165. So there we go. So the time is now 5:30, so I'm going to get on with making dinner. I've had to put the tens machine on just because my lower back is really hurting. I feel like it's potentially sciatic pain. I'm not sure, I've never really had it medically diagnosed or anything, so I don't know for certain, but sort of everything kind of like points towards that, so that's not pleasant, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, quite hungry now, so let's get making dinner. So here is dinner, which is an omelette with a beetroot and feta side salad. The total calories for this is 511. It has 26.9 grams of carbohydrates, 28 grams of fat, and 33 grams of protein. So dinner has been had and it was super yummy, and I've just made my boyfriend one of these slender Protein World slender mug cakes. I'm always a bit dubious about things like this because it always like looks really good, but you're just not sure on the taste. So it's basically 138 calories per cake. It's high protein and low sugar. I've got the flavour vanilla chocolate chip. So basically all you do is add 1/4 of a teaspoon of coconut oil into like a little dish or a little mug. I think it's 3 scoops of the mug cake. You get these little scoops with every Protein World sort of purchase that requires them. And then I'll just show you, like there's some, like you can see it's got like chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, and obviously the mix. And then you add 2.5 yellow scoops of almond milk, mix it all together, pop it in the microwave for 50 seconds, and it actually made a really tasty cake. I'm so pleasantly surprised. When I next make one, I'll try to film it. I'll try to make sure it's on a day that I'm going to film to show you how easy it is, because it's so nice. So that's about it. I'm just going to grab up my sort of like diary just so you can see where we're at. Obviously today is a little bit different. If you sort of notice along the top, we've got my remaining carbs, fat and protein there, as well as my calories. So there's 7 grams of carbohydrates left. I've gone slightly over on my fat goal, and I've got 46 grams of protein left and 102 calories. So if I go to my nutrition, I'll just show you. So calorie wise, I'm on 1098. I am going to eat something else. I'm going to at least meet that 1200 goal. If we have a look at my macros, it's, you know, not perfect, but a million times better than what it was, which was like that. So we're getting there, we're getting there. I found it really sort of, I don't know, exciting today to try and sort of like do this new thing. And so far sort of so good with it. My battery's flashing, so I'm just going to quickly go and charge my camera before I finish. Okay, so my battery is charged a little bit more now, so I can sort of finish off and show you the situation. So yeah, I am going to have some other form of food at some point this evening, but I want to wrap up today's video, get it edited and uploaded. It's going to likely be something, I don't know, it depends how hungry I am or what I'm craving, but I'm definitely going to eat them calories. Hopefully it will be something protein-esque, like maybe some tuna and cucumber or something like that, but we'll see. So yeah, so far today I've got on pretty well with counting my macros as well as my calories. I might up my calories. I'm going to figure that out, but that's for another video another time. Anyway, the only thing I think I haven't shown on today's video... Oh, did I show everything? I think I said everything, you know. Wow, okay, that's completed diary then. Complete. So, if every day was like today, I would weigh 14 stone 2.9 in 5 weeks. Bear in mind, I'm going to have an extra 100 and so calories, so that's probably 14 stone 3 or something. But yeah, that's it for today's What I Eat in a Day vlog. If you've enjoyed it, please give this a thumbs up. It really does make me smile. And hopefully I'll be doing another video tomorrow. Oh my god, I look such a state. Oh, high five to myself for not falling asleep today. I am gonna sleep so well tonight, and hopefully not wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning again, because that's ridiculous. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We're just gonna see how this week goes with the new sort of macro goals and whatnot. I really feel like this is gonna work, you know, but we'll see. We will try it again. But thank you. I'm gonna go and relax now because my back is hurting like a mofo. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.